Hi, my name is Ginger, and this is Desensitizing Your Horse to the Sword. This is Trace. He's my Polish Arabian. I am a practitioner of Armazari. It's a martial art developed by a 14th century mercenary named Fiore. Armazari covers mounted combat, longsword, and daggers, among many other weapons. There's a lot to cover there. And basically what I'm doing here is showing him the sword and rubbing him all over with it. Basically just trying to get him to associate the sword with good things. Good things only. So I'm starting to do a basic fendente, basically trying to get him used to the movements of the sword. You can see he's a little distracted. He was kind of distracted all day through this, but he's actually fairly calm. And I'm just trying to make sure I take this slow. So coming up is kind of a mistake I made. I bonk him a little, and of course this is gonna happen no matter what. The best thing we can do as riders is basically try to make sure that we don't do too much terrible with it. And I took it back a step and made sure he was really still okay with it before moving on to doing more fendentes and other movements with him. So here I'm just kind of moving the sword all around his face, kind of getting him used to just seeing it out of the corners of his eyes. He seems not bothered by it at all. So this was our third session with the sword, and of course, me being the smart person I am, I do it with just a neck rope and bareback. And you can see he kind of was like, what is that thing? But as soon as we get moving, he seems to be okay with it. And basically, I just hopped on him, put him on a 20-meter circle, and just kind of swung my sword around. Again, doing basic fendentes and just kind of doing all sorts of weird stuff. Here I give him a chance to just stand, and I pet him a lot. Throughout this entire process, it's really important that you reward your horse with lots of pets. And then here, I'm just rubbing him again, and I'm going to rub him fairly all over the place with the sword, on both sides again. Just kind of solidifying that the sword is not a bad thing. Of course, he gets annoyed with that. But, yeah, just kind of giving him a rub. And then here I'm doing more just weird stuff that, I might not do. And of course here, it's really important to end with throwing your sword off of your horse. And he kind of shied away from this, so my job was to make sure that he was okay with the sound. It's really important to do this in case of emergencies where you need to drop your sword. I hope this helps. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.